You shouldn't be out drinking if you don't have a job.
I wanted to thank you for letting him go.
Huh?
Could I get another beer? My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm out for some drinks with someone, but...
Sato?
Oh, Takakura. Takakura is the sales manager of Doyomeki Maker, a household electronics manufacturer. He's also my ex-boss.
You're alone?
No.
Now I get it. You're out drowning yourself in booze because you can't find another job.
Huh?
I can tell just by looking at your face. You shouldn't be out drinking if you don't have a job. Let me get you some water so you can sober up and get back to job hunting. There. Ah. Oops. Sorry, my hand slipped.
Thank goodness I quit working for him. Thanks for that, actually. You just helped me realize yet again that I made the right choice.
What?
Oh, well. Fancy seeing your old boss Takakura again, Keiichi.
Huh?
I wanted to thank you for letting him go. Thanks to you, we were able to recruit him for our team.
You're Matsushima, CEO of Tokimeki Electronics? Why are you with Sato?
Because we came out to celebrate.
Celebrate?
You didn't hear? Keiichi came to us after he quit working for you. And recently, he successfully negotiated a deal we'd been struggling with for over 6 months. So, we're out to celebrate today.
You're working for our client now?
Yep. Yui was the one who approached me.
What did you say?
Takakura, your goal has always been to grow employees to be self-sufficient one-man armies. But my preference was to create an environment where staff supported each other. So, I decided to quit.
And Tokimeki is a company known for favoring teamwork.
Keiichi and I think alike. And he is exactly the kind of personnel our company needed. There was no way I wouldn't reach out to him and extend the offer.
Hearing Yui say that made me so happy.
Sure, Sato's got the skills to train other employees well. But his abilities as a salesperson is totally different. My right-hand man, Kirino's the one who's got the best performance results.
Ah, Kirino.
Kirino's taken over what work Keiichi left on his own without issue. And furthermore, his sales performance next month will be ranking second highest next to me.
So you've not paid attention to how or why Kirino outperformed Keiichi, have you?
What do you mean?
Could you pay us a visit tomorrow? I'll explain then.
The next day. I was told to come here too. What's going on? This is Takuya Kirino, Doyomeki's star salesperson.
Have a look at the documents.
Looks like a customer feedback summary.
What about it?
Kirino was mentioned in the reviews. Me?
Kirino conducted sales demos of Doyomeki's electronics at our 20th anniversary appreciation event. Customers have complained about his inappropriate conduct, such as his overly aggressive selling and promotion of products that were far beyond what they were looking for both in specs and budget.
I just recommended whatever the customer seemed to need. First off, that's just how sales works, and all customers were fine with their purchases. It's not like I force anyone to buy anything. This is very disappointing to hear. But many customers are asking to return and get refunds on purchases they made that day. You're kidding, right?
When we asked what their reasons were, many said that while they were okay with their purchases initially, the products they purchased didn't operate as they expected, were far more advanced than what they wanted and could operate. And both price and specs were far beyond what they actually needed.
Are you sure you didn't just do all the setup yourself in order to skip doing so during your demo? That's something customers should be trying out themselves, right? There were a ton of people at my booth. I had to do something in order to make myself efficient enough to get around and deal with everyone.
So, you basically focused on verbally explaining things to reduce the heavy lifting.
But the customers said they understood everything. Many of our customers are elderly. There were some who felt hesitant when they saw how hard you were trying. They felt they shouldn't make a young person's job any harder than it already was. But I also heard a few things from Noah, who was working next to you. She said that while you were thorough in your verbal explanations, you handed any customers with questions or anything that would take time off to her or other staff. She said she couldn't finish dealing with her own customers because of that.
Damn it, Yoyogi, tattling on me.
Kirino also had help from us when he was selling our products. Were you aware of that, Takakura?
Sure. Kirino needed help since he was handling that many people. It's only natural for people who don't have anything to do to step in and help someone who's busy.
Yeah, and I was in charge of multiple big money deals.
Then what would you say if I told you Keiichi was key in securing those big deals?
What did you say?
When negotiating with us, Kirino was very enthusiastic about explaining his company's products. But that's not what we wanted to know.
Huh?
What information Tokimeki wanted was the benefits we could pass on to our customers by purchasing Doyomeki's products.
Of course I knew that. That's why I had all those materials ready when I was presenting.
But Keiichi was the one who made those materials, right? Keiichi was worried that you'd eventually hit a limit and have issues with sales if all you did was advertise your company. That's why he tried to follow up what you did from a different angle and hoped you'd notice his efforts.
Then why didn't you just say so?
Because the last time I did, you pushed me aside since you were too busy.
Well, that's because I was busy and...
Since you were so busy, the only way I could teach you was by sight. That's why I decided to change my training method with you to be strictly on the job. Major companies are well equipped, so I made sure we had a system where any missing information could be filled in by answering questions.
So the reason why Kirino was able to do everything so smoothly was...
Because of everything Sato did?
I prioritized my colleagues' development and focused on getting new contracts, since I knew sales would follow after anyways.
But a process like that takes too long. We can't just sit around and wait for results that may or may not come.
Which is why you always focused on doing business with major companies. And forced us to follow that manual you made based on your own successes, right?
Anyone can succeed if they read that manual.
And it's because of that manual Kirino was able to become a ranking sales member.
That's not the kind of sales activity I wanted for Doyomeki. But you had your results, so my hands were tied. I was slowly losing confidence in myself, and that's when Yui offered a helping hand.
Me?
Yes, you were the one who gave me the push I needed when my confidence was at its lowest. You told me you wanted me to take the chance, and that you had my back no matter what. That's why I agreed to come join you as a sales team leader. You gave me the courage to make the big leap.
A big leap, huh? And what exactly were you gonna do if you failed? You could have ended up with major losses, right?
I think it's important to make mistakes. If you stumble, you get back up and try again. People discover, develop, and add new abilities to their arsenal this way. I was confident Keiichi would materialize the sentiment I had, which is why I decided to give him that extra push.
In this industry, making a mistake means competitors taking your business. Going about with that method is way too risky. You never know when they'll swallow you whole.
There's no need to worry. Thanks to Keiichi, we've succeeded in acquiring something very big. More importantly, what needs to be addressed is how things were handled on your side.
Handled?
This is the number of items Kirino sold, which we've gotten return and refund requests for.
That's pretty much the same amount as we sold during the appreciation event.
You're kidding, right?
People have said they didn't find what you were saying sincere during their interactions with you. And honestly, we don't feel comfortable working with someone we can't trust.
Kirino was just desperate to increase his sales then, so he could enter the ranking.
Yeah. I'll be careful next time.
And you think your words don't ring hollow?
What?
Don't you have something more important to do than just lay out excuses?
Well,
First on the list of things to do is apologize to the client you caused losses for, no? Why the hell are you guys still only thinking about yourselves?
Well,
Our customers saw right through your act, which is why we are where we are today. We don't want to do business with a company like that either. Which is why we've decided to end our contract with Doyomeki Makers.
It's renewal month, and the topic was up for debate at the next internal meeting anyway.
wait, please. Please reconsider.
Takakura, don't worry, I'll find us another client.
What?
So Kirino said, but the next day,
You want to decline our contract?
That's right.
What do you mean, Sale?
this is Days Home Appliances sales rep, Nagisa Seo.
We heard your contract with Tokimeki ended.
Why do you know about that?
I heard what happened from the CEO herself.
Didn't expect Tokimeki to talk about something like this with Days.
Of course we talk about that, since we're planning to merge with Days.
Sato? And Matsushima too?
Why the hell are you guys here?
We came to discuss our merger.
We'd been in talks with Nagisa for over a year. And she finally agreed.
Sato really pulled the rug from under me. With such an attractive offer, there was no way I could turn them down.
Sato's offer?
Didn't we tell you at the bar the other day? We said that Keiji was finally able to seal the deal on something that had been in limbo for over half a year.
I didn't know you guys were talking about a merger.
Our company's always been very good at marketing. But that wasn't enough for Days to agree to a merger. So, talks were on hold for a while.
So I decided to change our approach from a PR-based one to a proposal-based one.
Proposal-based?
We decided to increase time to do role plays for each team. We also had them check where their listening skills were insufficient by having them record their negotiations and set aside time for everyone to go over them.
We also digitized some of our administrative tasks. So our efficiency went up quite a bit, and we got some extra time on our hands.
And within that extra time, they were able to identify the issues we had with our stores.
Issues?
Our sales are mainly driven by online transactions. But our physical locations were becoming storage units. We were stuck on how to solve the issue when Sato came up with a solution.
In order to have their stores become functional again, I offered to have them use our brand and have Tokimeki manage whatever inventory they had at our base.
Was that idea really yours?
No, all I did was spice up whatever staff already had in mind. After listening to their recordings, our staff came up with the ideas to improve these warehouse stores and give them a brand.
Since we'd been able to allocate extra time for observation, staff that weren't in charge were able to listen in. We've been able to improve our observational skills too.
Our company was thrilled with the sophisticated ideas we received. And that's why talks about the merger went forward really fast.
I never thought Sato was so good at bringing people together.
Yui said she'd have my back no matter what. Her words still give me strength today.
Keiji.
Which is why there is no way we'd sign with someone who was so reckless with her sales activities at Tokimeki's event.
What?
We also heard about your inappropriate conduct at the bar. If we're gonna do business with someone, we'd like that person to be trustworthy.
What the hell are you gonna do, Kirino?
I'll try and find another place.
With those words, Takakura and his team fought hard.
You wanna quit?
Yep.
What the hell are you saying, Sasaki?
Ever since you took over as instructor, you've been forcing us to use the manual. We can't do our jobs like we used to. And you just dump your work on us whenever it's inconvenient for you. I'm so sick and tired of being used for your convenience.
No, wait. I can't have you guys quit on me.
When Sato was here, he did a really good job looking after us. If we're gonna get training, we'd prefer it to be from someone who can actually do their job.
Is there really that big of a difference between me and him?
Your demonstration sales are a good example. Sato would make sure he got his targets, while he made sure to help us with ours too.
The heck?
Fine, if Kirino does a better job training you guys. Would you reconsider your resignations?
Huh?
I discussed not getting the contract with Days with management. And we got another demonstration sales event at the mall. Kirino and I will participate and make sure to help you guys. If your sales figures surpass your current records, I want you guys to reconsider resigning.
Fine.
Are you sure about this, Takakura? Oh, I think there's gonna be more customers than we've ever handled at the next event.
Don't sweat it. If you just do as my manual instructs, there's no way we'll fail.
So Takakura said, but the day of the demonstration sales event.
What the hell's going on?
There's no way I can handle all this.
Takakura, I'm negotiating prices with customers, and was wondering how low I can go on this.
I'm getting questions about how our product compares to a competitor's, and I'm stuck. Please, give me advice.
I'm way too busy. I can't get to doing my own work.
Everyone, reread the manual and figure it out yourselves.
What's taking so long? I guess I better ask someone else.
What seems to be the problem?
Sato?
What?
I wanted to know about the product, but everyone seems so busy.
Oh, in that case, please ask the lady over there about product features. Oh, and miss, you can speak to the man over there for prices.
What are you doing, Sato?
Hey now, pay attention to your customers instead of me, okay?
Yes!
A few minutes later.
Somehow we survived that.
What the hell are you doing, Sato?
Barging into a competitor's event without permission like that.
Is that the way you speak to someone who saved you?
Matsushima?
Why are you two here?
We came to purchase some Tokide Appliances products.
All Sato did was direct customers to appropriate staff. I don't think scolding him was necessary.
Yeah, we only finished because Sato swooped in. You should be thanking him first.
But
Takakura, maybe you guys were a bit too ambitious saying you two would be able to handle everything. Forcing things on others and telling people to just consult the manual when they got stuck? How the hell are people supposed to solve issues the manual doesn't address?
well,
Takakura, we're definitely following through with our resignation here.
Huh?
wait!
The only people we can count on are leaders like Sato, who actually take a look at their surroundings. So, Yui,
Yes?
please let me schedule an interview with Tokimeki.
What?
Oh.
I want to keep working hard under Sato's guidance.
No! Please reconsider.
Even if you want to create a one-man army, you need to make sure to do the necessary groundwork. If you don't have the bare minimum down, no one's gonna follow your lead. That's what you get for making others do your work.
Ugh.
We'll always be open for your job interview, Noah.
Thanks so much.
How the hell are we gonna continue?
I don't even want to know.
After that, Doyomeki Maker was faced with an overwhelming shortage of staff in the sales department and was unable to find clients. They were flooded by their inventory and debts. Takakura was demoted due to the loss in trust he incurred during Tokimeki's event. Kirino was held liable for damages.
Does this mean my outlook on everything was wrong?
I don't even want to look at my bank balance. Wake me up if this is some kind of nightmare.
Us, on the other hand,
Congrats to Noah and the other staff on their job hunt, huh?
yeah, she was saying they were grateful to have met an executive like you, Yui.
KG, do you think so too?
Well, for me, I see you as a woman, not just an exec.
Really?
I'm being honest.
Then say it.
I like you, Yui.
I like you too, Keiichi.